Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we have G2 Siege, guys, and yeah, we are going to cleave a lot. So for the first one, we're going to use one of my new favorite teams, which will be Gara, Draco, and Rogue. Guys, we're going to outspeed, and we are going to take out the Light Chun-Li first, and then, well, we already won. But yeah, then we will take on the Clara. Maybe we can stun her with Garo if we kill turn 1 with Rogue. Perfect, we do. And now with defense break can kill her with Garo. And yeah, this has been won already, guys. Now we're taking on a very similar team, since we actually took a full tower of these kind of defenses. And for this one we're going to use Galleon, a booster, and Julie. In this case the booster of choice will be Bernard, but I will be moving some runes around to have enough boosters in order to take out this full tower. Now, yeah guys, I have to defense break, and if we land them then we win. If we don't, maybe we also win. So it didn't actually matter a lot. And we cleaved 2 in a row. That's amazing. Moving on to the next one. And another defense that's oriented to cleave the enemy, which I really like. And they are all on the same tower. Of course, this is G2, guys. And for this one, well, we're going to use a unit that cannot be defense broken, which is Tractor, a unit that will apply bombs, which is Cyan. Of course, if Cyan dies, he comes back to life, and then he places the bombs. If we miss every bomb, we lose. If we don't miss every bomb, then we have a very good chance of winning this. And of course, the third unit will be the Light Golem, who can't be killed unless he's hit 6 times. So yeah, and of course he has a skill that will provide him of invincibility and defense buff, immunity and defense buff. So yeah, all in all, this was a very nice counter, but we were RNG dependent, guys. If we missed the bomb on Kaki, then things will have been very complicated, so there was that 15% chance of failing. Now we fight another defense of the same kind, and we're going to use another booster, which will be Wayne, but Wayne received Bernard's runes actually, so he's really fast. And of course we are going to outspeed, and since the threat will be Light Chun-Li, we can get rid of her with the illusion, so things should be quite fast and easy here. Okay, they also built a full tower of defenses like this, Ciara, Ryan, and a fire threat. I really like them because the RNG is crazy on those. So we are facing that with our usual counter with Laika, Lulu, and Perna. The idea here is for Perna to move, use second skill on the Ciara, and then Laika uses second skill on Ciara as well to finish her off. Usually it works, however, sometimes you do require some violent procs. And of course Lulu can cleanse. And yeah, the way that this defense actually loses is when Orion strict Lulu and also defense breaks Lulu, so that Ciara can land the bomb, blow up the bomb, proc, and deal a ton of damage with her first kill. So that can happen, and it has happened before. However, well, sometimes you can even win after that if you get enough procs. And Laika is amazing here because, you know, there aren't any multi-hitters here once you get rid of Ciara. And of course Ciara does multi-hit with her first kill, but she is a wind element unit, so she has chances of glancing, and of course Laika revenges and heals himself up. So yeah, of course there's a chance for Orion to land heal block on Laika, but well, things should be really against you in terms of RNG for this team to lose. Now another one of those, and for this one we're going to use the best Siege offense team that I have, which will be Bolberg, Emilia, and Skull. And guys, there's not much I can explain to you here, unless the Orion actually streets my Skull and defense breaks my Skull, then if that doesn't happen, then I must win this. However, it could happen. So yeah, we should not be overconfident here. But yeah, the odds are not too great. And of course, with those defense breaks and the bomb, of course, on Skogul, because Sierra will be targeting Skogul because he will be defense broken. Well, even then, I have a chance to survive since Skogul has 60k HP. Well, they run a couple of defenses like this one. I don't know if this works, guys, cause it's so easy to cleave if your Bastet is fast enough. So yeah, I improved the speed of my Bastet as well. So yeah, cause I moved some runes around last week. And yeah, guys, I will let you watch this. And here we are facing another one of those. In this case, we're going to boost 50% with our frigate, and then we're going to use the increased attack buff from the Hammer Girl here, and then our Lucian will destroy everything in sight with cards of 17k or even more on water units, maybe 18k cards on that beaver. So let's see how it rolls. And we got the rate here, so we got the shields up, and yeah, 16k cards on that bigger because he has reduced damage from wind or maybe reduced crit damage as well. So yeah, we were able to clip that as well, guys. And another usual defense for the G1 meta, but this is on G2, guys, so they should have good runes. However, for the first time ever, I will try this kind of counter. We're going to use my Theomars and Raccoony, and guys, remember that my Theomars is perfectly tuned to my Raccoony. So Theo moves, and right after him, Raccoony moves. And of course, that means that, I can use Raccoony as a violent proc for my Theomars. Guys, I defense break, and if Theo doesn't proc, well, then Raccoony can give him a full attack bar and a speed buff, which will increase the damage Theomars does. Of course, sometimes they take so many turns so that you can't do much about it, guys. When the enemy takes 3 or 4 turns in a row, well, what can you do? So now we prevented the death of Theomars with our Triana passive, and yeah, now we have to recover the passive of Theomars. We had to take a couple of turns, and we were lucky enough to sleep the Odin. I will not wait the Odin up, so I will try to defense break the Bastet here, and then take another turn. Maybe give another turn to Theomars with Raccoony's second skill, if I get the procs. I did not, but my Triana deals damage, as you will see her build, and of course we had the crit rate lead from Theomars, so she has high crit rate as well. So yeah, she can be considered a damage dealer on this team. So now we got rid of the Bastet, and now we are 3-on-1 against the Odin, and I even got a proc, so yeah. And Odin did the best he could, guys. He procced a lot this time around. But I really liked the kind of counter that I built for this one this time. And for the final fight of this siege, I'm taking on the last defense that's remaining on that 4-star tower. Guys, they are running this defense, so I thought, why not killing Kaki turn 1, and then what can they do? Well, they could stun my full team, but if I added another threat that was a speed lead, well, that was the case. I gave my Bernard runes to that Wind Horus, and My MST was so fast that he could outspeed, and of course gave a turn to my bulldozer who killed Kaki turn 1, and therefore, the enemy ran out of main threats. However, his Galleon dealt a ton of damage. It's a high damage Galleon, which is perfect for that kind of cleave, and yeah, now we have to get rid of some units. We had to get rid of the Galleon fast, and we could do that. We were able to do that. Of course, this was amazing, guys. We were able to cleave a lot, and we swept all those formations, and we won our 10 fights on G2 by cleaving. So guys, we got second place, and I will show you the contribution and the mana box that I got. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!